I'm Herman P. Hunter, and this is my remote edition of what I call my Garage Chronicles. I'm up at the mother-in-law's house. It's Christmas Eve. The popping you may hear in the background is people shooting guns. I'll discuss that in another video. It may sound like World War II is going off, but really it's just people having fun down the road. I want to talk about writing and why I write. Some people aren't going to like to hear this name, but it was Rush Limbaugh that said, do what you love and love what you do. And if you love what you do, when you go do it, it won't feel like work. I know I'm paraphrasing there a lot. I've been writing software now for about 30 years. I loved it. Loved every minute of it, still do. Even though sometimes some of it may seem like drudgery. Will probably continue in my software career for I don't know how long. But the one thing about software is there's not a lot of legacy. Most software applications, especially in the competitive world, will maybe last, I don't know, 5 years before they're rewritten and redone. 10 years maybe. And they may take some of your ideas in design, or they'll probably redo it all. It's hard to say. There's not a lot of legacy there. Writing, however, provides a lot of legacy. And the other thing is that I've discovered that over the years, I love writing. I really do. I have so many ideas in my head. I come up with so many concepts. And the good ones, I don't bother to write them down because I figure the good ones will stick with me. And I've had all these hobbies, and I found that I've sacrificed them all for writing because I really love to write, and the thrill of publishing and all that other stuff. The thing is, if I didn't love it, it would be a flash in the pan. And maybe it will be. Maybe the frustration will be so much that I'll say, this is not worth it, and I'll go back to maybe building guitars and doing golf and all these other things. Okay, so I still golf. There is a love for writing and storytelling, and this world that I've developed in my head for, it's got to be at least 15, if not 20 years now. And all the intricacies of it, and all the things I can weave into those stories. And it gives me a genuine thrill sometimes when I write it. Sometimes it's drudgery, but most of the times it's fun and it's a thrill. And being able to twist and move words this way or the other, to drop hints and leaving clues, crafting a tale, setting things up, and then creating a payoff. This is something that you gotta love it, or you, number one, won't do it well, and number two, you won't be successful at it. Show me a man who hates his job, and I'll show you a man who's not really good at his job. I mean, I'm sure that there are some people who truly hate their jobs and are modestly successful at them. But I'm pretty sure that in the creative realm, if you hate what you're doing, you're not going to stick with it. It's a love. It's like a marriage. In a marriage, it's not only the commitment that pulls you through, but it's also the love that you once had or still have that gets you through all the conflicts and the hard times and all those difficult moments where you think about giving it up. So it's something to ponder for anybody who's looking to get into writing, or somebody who's at a crossroads and wondering, why am I doing this? Think about it. Do you love what you do? Do you get a thrill while you write? If you're doing it because you think you're going to make money, you might want to get out now, because you're probably not. Talent only gets you so far. And somewhere in here there's got to be something a little bit more biting, something that keeps you going when your future don't look so great. So anyways, my little words of advice from a guy who hasn't published anything yet. Revenant in the Tomb should be available early 2022. I'm hoping first week in January, but then again, my hopes have been dashed before. Anyways, see you guys around.